So your worst nightmare has been brought to light. You're driving along and all of a sudden, bosh, your window goes down. Why? Because the bloody clips have snapped on the runners. What are your options? Well, for temporary measure, you can slide the glass up to the top of the door frame, wedge it up with a piece of wood, maybe suffer a tiny little bit of gap, which in this weather, not great. You could go to the nearest scrapyard, buy a new pan, probably, I don't know, the last one I bought I think was about 15 quid, and that would have been, yowzers, close on a decade ago. So what they are now, I don't know, I've not looked. I'm guessing 30 plus maybe, unless you can find someone doing a buy it now or best offer on eBay, or somebody you know, I don't know. Or you can fart about replacing the clips. Is there another way? Well, everybody I spoke to, which was 6, possibly 7 people this morning, all said, nope. I thought, there must be. I was screaming in my head, BS. I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want a YouTube warning. But yeah, so, you have to excuse the mess. As you can see, we're having old rubbishy radiators removed and replacement ones done. So everything's a bit of a mess. Surprise, surprise. So anyway, showing you the good one first. That, as you can see, is perfectly solid. That there is your locking point. That literally just slides, if you don't know, literally just slides in and click, it won't go any further. Unless, unfortunately, like on the other side, which I'll show you in a second, that, remember left is right and right is left, you'll see those roll on. They literally line to there and roll on into place. I can't do it, obviously, because the cables are in. Yeah. To get them in, by the way, obviously you've got to lock all them in to underneath. This has to be removed. If you don't know how to wind it, which way to roll it, you end up with cross wires. It's just for those who've never done it, believe me, it is a complete pain. You can get replacement cables and stuff on eBay, but if this bit works, which it has on mine, by the way, it has been tried and it has been tested. I took it back out so I can just do it in the warm and do this video. Anyway, my personal choice is to do it this way. So anyway, basically that L shape there, as it is on the opposite side, on this side it would be that way. You'll see what I mean. This half, yeah, has gone. That bottom chunk had completely and totally dropped. I don't know what's caused it. Everything's perfectly working now. I'm slightly confused. I will re-grease these cables anyway. And I will use, if I can find, yes it's it. I will use that stuff. That was from Halford's. Oops, shouldn't have said that out loud. Halford's. I think it's about 6 to 8 quid, something like that. But for the amount you get, it's well worth it. Remember which version you're getting. Yeah, lithium. As you can see, used on CV joints. So anyway, basically, here we go. There's your answer. Now you're looking at that, you're thinking, hang on a minute, how's he done, what's going on here? Yeah. On this side, as you will see, you have tapered edges. There's no way in the world a cable tie will grip on tapered edges. The more you pull it, slide off. Same on that side, the more you pull it, it's going to slide off. It's just obviously not going to work. So what's the answer? 2 choices, probably more, but my 2 choices would be, if you've got a Dremel and you're confident with it, fine, do it that way. Me, I've used a flat square-headed file and literally filed straight down on the top of the blocks, all 4 points, and made flat sections to there, as you can see. That now locks in solid. That one's not quite as good, but it still locks in solid. Here's your proof. That's just a nice, gentle, no movement. Same again. No movement. Now the glue, well, you noisy beggars, the glue I've chosen to use is a polymer, is that. That was from DIPT. It's obviously on a caulking gun, as you can see. Okay, now obviously other options are available, like no more nails, sticks light, you know the word with 4 letters beginning with S, whatever you choose, it's up to you. That's your call. But basically, slap a load of it underneath before you put the plate back in. Obviously that's got the tab, yeah, slides in as whole, yonder. Hammer it, absolutely hammer it, but keeping it off the runner. This stuff is, I think it's one of the best items I've used. Okay, now somebody will say, well, this is better, that is better. Personal choice. There's so many out on the market now, it's personal choice. So hammer underneath, hammer on the top. I've got a cocktail stick and I've worked in to the corners as much as I possibly can. And obviously on the joints where it's snapped here itself, I don't know whether I can get underneath there. Yeah, you can see there at the bottom where them little flakes are. There. Yes, thanks for the cut, by the way. That section around there. You can see there's a little bit of glue on there, right in the corner. I'll flip that out. Never noticed that. But anyway, that's your options. Yes, you can get replacement clips. Yes, you can get a full replacement pan. Yes, you can put a piece of wood under your window. I don't know. You decide what you want to do. This I've done off the top of off my bat simply because I thought there's got to be a way. I think it's perfectly fine. It's up to you. Don't do it literally because it's worked for me. It may not for you. You know, if you do have a go at it, do it slowly, trial and error if you're not sure. But literally, like I said, file ×4, loop cable tie around. I've put a screwdriver underneath there, and I've pulled with pliers to as tight as it will go without daring to go mental and do even more damage and destroy what's left of the clip. So, you know, just until it's not just snug, you want it probably a couple more, one more click, 2 more clicks, so it's absolutely fine. I can't get any play in that whatsoever. That is really, really quite solid, and the end result has been absolutely superb for me. It's saved me loads time. Okay, it's probably taken, best guess, pan removal is normally 10 minutes. If you're not sure how to, there are videos available. I don't think I've done one on the front, I might be wrong. I showed an example on the rear, which is a completely different setup to this, by the way. It's a block that goes up in like a V-ish shape and the glass drops down. There's 2 little circles of plastic, one has to be pushed through so the other can release, which then has to be pushed through. You'll see it on my history. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I really don't know what else I can say except to say that if you do it, it's your call. Just because it works for me, like I say, it may not for you. By all means, if you want to try it for the sake of a couple of cable ties and some glue, then yeah. Oh, sorry, timescale. Removal of the pan for me was 10 minutes. I've done plenty. Door corridor, 3 T20s are on the bottom, on the driver's side, on the fronts. Driver's side front, UK, right-hand drive. You have behind the window control panel 3 Phillips screws, posi screws, and then it's literally just remove, pull. You will see everything exposed. Lift it up over the top of the doorknob, button, whichever you call, and yeah, then you'll see 10 mils all the way around, hence the holes. Like I say, check a video by all means. I'm starting to ramble now, so long and short of it is, it's worked for me. If you have a go, I hope it does the same for you. Like I say, grease your cables, that's what I'm about to do. That's why I brought it back out, just to be double sure. And yeah, all the best. And if you want to drop a comment and maybe tell me how to write a script next time, because it's completely ad-lib. So yeah, okay, feel free guys, have fun, and I won't be doing another one before the end of the year. I've not been doing many at all recently. I've had a lot of stuff. Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and hopefully next year I will do an LED boot light mod. There's a lot of them about, but I think I'll come up with something slightly different. Anyway, Have a good one, folks. Say bye.